Good morning, YouTube. How is everybody? You know what? I'm sorry. First, I want to say, God, look at this girl. I'm exhausted. I've been so busy the last 9 days. Took a run into Nevada on the day it snowed in North Las Vegas. Gotta love it. Heads up, Nevada. And you know what? I'm telling you, everywhere I've been in the last 10 days, it's been just extremely cold. Yeah, it's so cold that this girl's miserable. I've been miserable. The only day I was actually warm was the day we went to the Renaissance Center, and I have to tell you, I wore a t-shirt, I wore thermals, I wore a turtleneck, I wore a sweatshirt, and I wore a hoodie over all of that. But by the end of the day, I went down to my tank top. And then 5 minutes later, I was freezing. Oh my God, it was so miserable, you guys. So I would like to catch up. First, I want to apologize that there's so many videos. For some reason, when I put my camera on pause, like no kidding, you know what? If the camera my phone goes dark, for some reason, hold on. In case I need those. For some reason, yeah, it just shuts off. Because what I had done is I had started videoing and I would hit pause, and then I thought I was still on the same video, and then to my horror, when I got back to my house, yeah, it was a bunch of different videos. But enjoy, pick and choose what you want to watch. I have to say that I didn't get to see my favorite thing, which is live jousting on horses. By the time we got back there, yeah, the last show had already started and was ending, just like the fire show. It's funny, the Renaissance reminds me a lot of Knott's Berry Farm. There was a place in Arizona years ago called Legend City. It kind of reminds me of that as well. But I had a great day with my family. There ended up being like 20 of us, and we had a blast. You meet my granddaughter and my son and my daughter-in-law in a few of those videos, and a lot of yeah, in-laws are in that video, and they're all right. They all right. Anyway, so let's get on with some subjects here. Let me see. First thing I want to talk about real quick is the difference between karma and vengeance. You know, in Deuteronomy, I think it's 34 or 35, God tells us, vengeance are mine, saith the Lord, and not to seek our own vengeance. And then again in Peter, I think it is, Peter. Anyway, besides all that, you know, when people say, oh, karma is going to get you, what they don't realize is what happened to them may be karma. For something they've already done. What happened with me and Betty Sue could have been karma for something I had already done. You know, I don't seek my own vengeance, and I don't seek my own karma. Because when you go out to seek your own karma, you ended up having to pay vengeance 100-fold, and it's just not worth it to me. I choose to let God take care of my vengeance, because He knows all. He knows all of our hearts. He knows all the truths. So I thought I would bring that up. It's something that I was thinking about this morning. So let's get back to my week, my 10 days. I've been so busy, you guys. The camp job I got has sent me to another little town because they needed a camp worker like now. I was there for a while, and now I'm back where I was, and I'm really thankful to be back. But in between all that traveling, I headed up to Nevada for a day or two. I had some issues up there I wanted to address. And then coming back, I had to go back to that little town to come to this little town. It's just one little town after another, you guys. But I have to say that, yeah, and I'm exhausted. My face is swollen. I slept like 12 hours last night. I fell asleep on my couch 2 days in a row, and I was so tired. I couldn't handle it. you know. And then the Renaissance, oh, I mean, I was already exhausted. I had to get up at 5 a.m. We had to travel an hour and a half to get there from where I was. And then an hour and a half back, I was already exhausted. I'm exhausted. I've been back on my ketos for probably 9 days. I was in ketos the day that I made the mug bread, and I ended up going out to dinner with a friend on Saturday night, and I splurged, and then I splurged at the Renaissance Center. But you can't go there and be on any kind of lifestyle and maintain it. I mean, I could have had a turkey leg. I mean, they are huge and awesome. But I gotta tell you, a bowl of fish and chips went by and it was drool on. Oh, this girl couldn't wait. And not only that, in all the traveling, I had packed my blood pressure medicine and I couldn't find it. And so I finally found it this morning. So, yeah, pretty miserable there, guys. It's been so cold. I don't care where I have been. I've been extreme southern Arizona, down by Tucson. Just came back from up there. It was freezing. Where I'm at now is freezing. Nevada was freezing. Snow. Okay, imagine this, okay? Imagine learning how to drive a Class A, anything that's 34 foot, okay? And actually I had my rack on the back, so 34 plus 3 feet, so about 37 feet. So you're learning how to drive this anyway. And I've been doing pretty good going from one place to another. But I did really good on the way there. But man, when I got into North Las Vegas, woo! The roundabouts suck. As a matter of fact, I have to tell you, when I was coming back through there, I avoided that roundabout. But anyway, I wanted to touch bases about the Renaissance Center, and I wanted to let you guys know why there's so many little mini videos. And it's just because for some reason, I have a Samsung J7, and when I hit pause on the button, for some reason it don't stay paused. And I have to go in and read up on that. It's starting to really irritate me. I don't want to have to pull out my video recorder. I don't want to have to pull out my computers, my laptops, my tablets, anything like that to record my videos. I want to be able to do it right here, absolutely, you know, as comfortable as I am right now. But I want to wish you all a great week. I will be back in a day or two to start working on this series about the dangers of boondocking as a solo female. I wish you all a great week, and don't seek your own vengeance, you guys, because the only thing that happens is karma. If you believe in karma, it's going to come back at you 100-fold. And I have to tell you that those of us who believe in God, God seeks our vengeance, and He's way more creative than any of us could ever be. And think back, you know, maybe you did something to deserve what you got. I mean, I dealt with Betty Sue, and I took it as there was maybe something in my past that I maybe was getting vengeance back for, or karma per se. You got to live and let live. You got to move on and do what you got to do best. And with that being said, I want to remind you all, don't forget to love yourselves, because if you don't love you, ain't nobody gonna love you. And I promise that my next video won't be Tammy right out the bed, but I really wanted to get the Renaissance videos posted and get on with it. But you guys have a great day. Remember to love yourself, because if you don't love you, ain't nobody gonna love you. And don't seek your own karma. That's not karma. It's vengeance. And vengeance have a way of slapping us in the head when we seek them. Anyway, have a great day. Peace. Bye-bye.